Of all the roles that Gary Sinise has tackled on stage, TV, and the movies, none is more important to him than his real-life role supporting U.S. troops and wounded veterans. And last week, we spent time with Sinise and one of the veterans he's helping, a young man who was an inspiration. These days, actor Gary Sinise is known for playing gritty Detective Mac Taylor on CSI New York.
Do not salute.
But for a legion of his fans in the military, he'll always be known as
Lieutenant Dan!
Lieutenant Dan, the no-nonsense war officer in Forrest Gump who loses both legs in Vietnam.
Bless America.
That character's story is kind of, you know, it's very special. He's resilient at the end, and he comes back strong.
Lieutenant Dan.
Sinise gave that character's name to his music group, the Lieutenant Dan Band, which tours with the USO to raise morale for troops around the world.
I just got back from Afghanistan yesterday.
And to raise money so soldiers can get their lives back.
There's a lot of causes out there. There's a lot of people that need help. But our freedom is fought for and defended by the people that choose military service as their career.
Sinise just began a new foundation, and he's releasing a documentary today about the Lieutenant Dan Band. One of his projects? Building a house for Brendan Morocco, who lost both arms and both legs when an explosion tore through his vehicle in Iraq in 2009. He was the first quad amputee to survive in the battlefield. A Lieutenant Dan Band concert last summer served as a fundraiser.
And it's certainly inspiring and humbling to see how he's rallied in this difficult challenge that he has in his life now.
The house was completed in June, and last week we joined Sinise and Morocco as he gave the actor his first tour.
Oh man, they did a great job.
The place is fully equipped for Morocco, an elevator, an extra-large shower, and a kitchen with cabinets that lower so he can reach food and glasses. The whole house is controlled by a special iPad app.
I love it. The house is amazing. It's a lot better than anything I ever thought it would be.
The same could be said about Morocco. His injuries would force just about anyone else to give up, but he pushes on, inspiringly and very matter-of-factly. The recovery process, how has it been different than you expected?
It's really not as difficult as I thought. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very difficult and it's time-consuming and painful at times, but I think when I first got blown up, I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it is. So I guess I'm pretty grateful for that.
I find it interesting the way you refer to it. You say, I got blown up.
Exactly what happened. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I got injured. No, I got blown up.
It's actually kind of in there.
Morocco still uses his wheelchair, though he's learning to walk on prosthetic legs. Since Morocco, there have been 2 others surviving quad amputees. So the Lieutenant Dan Band will keep on playing and keep on raising money and spirits. Brendan Morocco will keep on recovering, his body mending, his mind already strong.
Dwelling on it isn't going to change anything. It's not going to give me my arms and legs back, so.
Did you ever ask why me?
Absolutely, every day. But I yet to get an answer.
What an amazing attitude he has.
He's one of the most inspiring guys you'll ever meet in your life. And one of the great things that he's looking forward to now is now he's a candidate for these, or he's going to get these arm transplants.
So an actual, like an organ transplant,
yes,
arm.
He's going to have both arms attached. It'll be done in Pittsburgh. I mean, they need to find the right match for him.
Right.
And then he'll have about 12 hours to get to Pittsburgh, and then they'll actually put new arms on him. And then the nerves have to grow down the arm. So it takes about 2 years if everything goes right, but then eventually he should have his arms again.
And is that like full range of motion?
Yeah. I mean, he'll have he'll have the arms. I mean, if everything goes right, we hope it does. We hope they find the right match. But he's very excited about that, and we're very excited about him getting that. So it's a great story.
It's great. We'll definitely stay in touch with him because we'd love to
follow
up on that.
Yeah.
Great story.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks.